Yo guys, what's going on? Robert Warshack here, and today we have an Even Hunter, or Do You Even Hunter, bro, with running the Even Hunter with, again, Greymane in the deck. If your deck has only even cost cards, your starting hero power costs 1, which means we get a 1 mana deal 2 hero power, which is surprisingly strong. Again, the deck restrictions require us to play all even cards, which means this is going to be a mainly secret-based early game deck, with some late game being some weapons and our Titan. So for secrets, double bait and switch, double bargain bin, double hidden meaning, double ice trap. We run Patchwork Pals because it's spell that gives us minions, double rat trap, remote control to add tokens on the board, Titan Forge Trap as our forge card, because with it being an even deck, we can run Ignis for even more weapons, because Viper is a very popular card in this meta. The Camouflage mount was actually really good with Huffer, because you're able to play Huffer and then mount for turn 6 to deal 7 damage, and if it hits Wind Fury, it's 14, which is kind of crazy. Dragon's Bane was surprisingly an amazing card. With the 1 mana hero power, Dragon Bane hero powered, if it lives, you're doing 10 damage to your opponent, because the hero power is 2, Dragon Bane is 3, and then its ability gives 5 more. So it's a lot of damage if this card sits on the board. Inside of ETC, we run odd cards, Kill Command for a little extra reach, Product 9 because we run a lot of secrets, and then Yogg Saron just in case we need to be able to clear a board or take our opponent's big minion. Of course, we run the RC Rampage with double Saddle Up because we need tokens, we need spells that generate minions, and then we want more minions out, so Saddle Up's really nice. We run the Titan, of course, at 6, again, because we have to. Bow, most of the time, is 1 to 2 mana, and then we run the 10 mana Ziliax. With this, any even Ziliax will work. The Divine Lifesteal Rush with the 1 less for each minion in play. You could go with the one that adds +1/+1 to your minions, and then costs less for every minion you have on the board. I went for this one, but it's really just player preference on that Ziliax. It doesn't really matter. This is going to be a very fast-paced deck. I'm going to be honest with you, Hunter is not necessarily my favorite class, so I don't play it that often, just because it's pretty straightforward, and there's not a lot of late game. It's not really a control deck, which is generally my preference, but it felt solid. You can definitely do pretty well with it, and I think it's a pretty interesting build at the moment. So with that, enjoy the games, boys.
Rexa versus Darien Mograine.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter by fang and claw.
Oh, I don't know why the music stopped. Video paused. Continue watching. Yes, question mark. It's like Netflix. Are you still watching?
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Makes sense. They obviously make it very unattractive to do so. It prevents people from doing so. Well, the whole point is, like, it's for your retirement. But it's your money, so I don't see why you should get taxed on stuff before you pull it out, because it's fucking yours. It's for your retirement, but if you want to use it for something else, then why should it cost you more? But if you're talking about the one that's not taxed until you pull it out, like it's not taxed when you pull it out, then you shouldn't be able to do that one early, because that makes sense. But if you're talking about a normal 401k, there's no, like, it's basically just a savings account that, like, your employment or employer can help you with. But, like, in itself, it's just a savings account. There's no benefit for it being in there. It's no different than any other account. So it's just weird that, like, they would punish you for pulling out money that is basically yours. Because you still get taxed when you pull it out. It's only the Roth that doesn't. Non-traditional Roth. Traditional Roth still gets taxed on upon when you pull it out. It's annoying. This guy's got the juice, don't you, bud? Really? You hit me with the double Saddle Up? That's annoying.
Solves any problem.
This is fine. I know he has the Frost Strike, but it's 3 mana. A couple new follows today. Appreciate it, guys. Welcome to the stream. Thinking about changing Ziliax to, instead of Lifesteal, Taunt, Rush, to be the cost 1 less, but it runs the elusive. I think that would be kind of interesting. Yeah, we know this was happening. We want our opponent to run on inefficiencies so we continue to gain tempo. Play the coin. Elusive is nearly unkillable. Yeah, it's very good right now. The problem is, it's just when my opponent plays it, I can't do anything about it. Which makes me kind of want to run a Yogg. Unfortunately, Yogg is 9, so I can't play Yogg. What did he put on this? Threads? Yikes. Let's go wing down. You can ETC Yogg? You could. You definitely could. More damage, less minions. More minions. I mean, that's a... I think it's damage mode. I think it's time to do the damage. Yeah, see how it's like 1 less in play? It just doesn't do anything. Wow, I drew the plague, really.
That feels good.
Huh. Ziliax, trade. I mean... Forge. Look for some more draw. Explosive, bait, probably bait. Even though it's probably just gonna get sucked up. Oh wow, I didn't hit the I did not hit the thing. The bargain bin. Well, if he's smart, he goes Titan, swing, buff, and then suck. Yogg. Well, Yogg, and then he takes it. Unless it, like, unless it casts a spell that kills it. This is annoying, though. I think I lose. I can't get through this anymore. Deal 7 damage to this. Oh my god, it did! I love Hearthstone. It's so good. The game is so good. This is what it feels like to be a good player. Oh god. I'm so fucking wet.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
This is what it feels like to be a god. You sliding off your chair? No, but I said things too loud and now there's ringing in my ears. Has that happened to anybody else? You like say or talk too loud and then you hear ringing in your ears? Now it just hurts. Now my ear hurts. It's going away slowly. Alright, we're back. No more pain.
Versus Valera. Watch your back.
By fang and claw.
How are things with your career-wise? Like, things progressing well? I mean, it's a slow and steady grind.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
I mean, it's just a very, 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 very slow grind. Especially with a game like Hearthstone. Like, Hearthstone isn't reinventing the wheel. So, like, Hearthstone's not going to have explosive growth like new games will. Like, if they come out with, like, a new shooter, right? Like, Hearthstone won't have, like, growth like that. So, like, the more and more, honestly, the more and more people, like streamers who quit Hearthstone, the better I get. Because people are going to be like, okay, well, this guy doesn't post anymore or stream anymore. Who do I watch? And then they, you know what I mean? And then they'll find me. But a lot of Hearthstone streamers are very stingy on who they watch. Like, there's people who watch just certain people and they will not deviate from that at all. Like, once they pick a streamer or two that they like, if they're not on, they don't watch the content. They won't watch somebody else's content. Which is fine. But we just have to, you know, slowly and steady, we gotta get them to come watch the Shack. Also, it depends how good the off meta is, right? Because if like playing off meta decks it's not good, then obviously less people are doing that and less people care about my content. But if the off meta is good, which it's all right now, like the content does pretty well, which is weird to like think about. But trap it up. Explosive. This is a very slow hand. Not even sure on Patchwork Pals, to be honest. One of your competitors seems to be doing nicely. Who's my competitor? Clark? If you're thinking Clark, it's not Clark. Clark, I don't compete with Clark whatsoever. I mean, I probably do. There's people who watch Clark that probably watch me, but like he doesn't play off meta decks. No matter if I play this or not, he's gonna know that I used it. Explosive? Dude, can I get explosive? Thank you. Holy shit. If the off meta decks are good, doesn't that make them meta decks? Nah. Because the off meta decks can be good and fun, but still not be that good. Like, there's a lot of variety and it feels good to play them, kind of thing. Like, I think a lot of my off meta decks are good. I think the word good is player dependent. I think there's a lot of good decks that are bad and a lot of bad decks that are good. I think Highlander Death Knight is fucking horrible. I don't know why anybody in their god-forsaken... it doesn't make any sense to me. But the deck is good, but I think it's bad. Like, I just don't understand why you would play a Highlander deck without Highlander cards. You're only playing Reno. Wow, that's a really good one to get. Fuck me. This is tough. Honestly, Rat Trap has not worked out that well for us. Rat Trap is the best card in the deck. And I think Rat Trap needs to be, if we could run 3 of them, I might. Speaking of that, literally just happened. Draws into 3 rat traps. Bro, Hearthstone fucking trolls so hard. Did you play a game Ghost of Saishuma? I have not. I don't know what that is.
How long can you hold you?
Interesting. How does this win him the game? Why didn't he play the 1 mana your next card costs 3? Reduce that to 0. Because now he has 0 mana. He just has a breakdance, which doesn't do anything. He could have done a little bit more, right? Unless I'm crazy. Oh, no, he can't because the card that cost... Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
Rexa versus Sylvanas.
I will never serve.
Hey, we actually drew RC Rampage this game. Let's go. We are together. Oh my god. Remote control Rampage into Saddle Up. This is the first time we've been able to do that.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
I think I have a monster in the I don't think I'm coining this. I think I'm coining the other thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take 1 Rat Trap out for Yogg. Problem is if he does this, he's gonna go Titan here, right? And then he goes get Who made secrets? I just wait. Or I still do the plan. I guess I coin first. It's not a counter spell, so then I swing here, right? And then I do this. And I trade here. And I end my turn. Then he plays Titan Forge traps. And now he looks for explosive. Problem is he could find the ice one. So the first thing I do is I probably go bait to pop ice. And then I don't want to pop hidden meaning. So I hero power. I don't attack to pop explosive. And the next turn I go saddle up and then I attack. Then it kills this. Fuck, did he get another Titan? Alright, I can't play saddle up because if he gets another ice. Alright, I just do the same thing again. It's fine. Okay. So one of these is gonna be the ice. Might be freezing, and I know one of them's gonna buff his guy. So this is gonna go here. That was a little surprising. Explosive. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't hit Wind Fury or Lifesteal. Divine Shield is fine. Alright. I need to hit something juicy with this mount. It's sad because I've literally triggered 0 secrets. I need something good. Lifesteal, Wind Fury. That was pretty bad. That was really bad. Can't believe I lost this game. Was I supposed to trade into all of his stuff with saddle up and not proc explosive that turn? Maybe. But I definitely lost this. I'm not really sure how, but I did. I have no idea. Yeah, it was just saddle up, trade everything, and then just not pop explosive and see if I get like 3 or 4 HP minions.